If you have watched part 1, you are thinking animal names can't possibly get any worse, but they can, they get much worse. Some I can't even say out loud, so you will need to use a bit of your imagination. Bear cat. Not a bear, also not a cat, more closely related to the mongoose. They walk like a bear and they hate you like a cat, but they are neither. And these guys smell like buttered popcorn, so if you pet one and still have all your fingers, then for the rest of the day, your hand will smell like popcorn. Red panda. Not a panda, and more orange than red, more closely related to raccoons than giant pandas. But they got the name panda first a good 40 years before the discovery of the giant panda bear. So the jury is still out on this one. Horny toad, actually a lizard, only thinks of you as a friend. The guinea pig. Not from Guinea, but from South America, and obviously not pigs. But we keep calling the males boars and the females sows because once we make a mistake, why fix it? And fun fact, babies lose their milk teeth when still inside their moms. Once they are born, they already have a full set of teeth and can eat solid food in the first 24 hours. Tasmanian devil. From Tasmania, that checks out, but why devils? They seem very polite. Okay, never mind. Flying fox. Not a fox, and the flying part is only true if they drop from a tree because they can't take flight from the ground. Their wings are just skin stretched between their fingers, and you can't really say as blind as a bat when talking about the flying fox because they see pretty well, but they lost the ability to echolocate. But when your diet is mostly fruits, you don't really need crazy hunting tactics. Sperm whale. They got their names because grown men with like families thought the whale's head were full of sperm. But at least now I understand why it was this whale that inspired Moby Dick. Chicken turtle. Because some guy in the 1800s thought it tastes like chicken. So not the best for turtle soup, but great for some turtle wings. Confusing times. Colon rectum. Why? Tuft titmouse. Not even close to a mouse. The great tit. I have definitely seen better. Hummingbird hawkmouth. Not a hummingbird, also not a hawk, but I guess we are just throwing in animals now. This is my fox snake tiger, and this is my lion bear wolf. Naked mole rat. I will not argue the naked part, although I don't like it, but would you say it's a rat or rather a mole? That's right, it's neither, more closely related to porcupines, and it's the longest living rodent in the world, reaching 30 years and are extremely resistant to cancer. Truly the spirit animal of Deadpool. Fried egg jellyfish. Not a fish, they have exactly 0 things in common with fish, and the only thing they have in common is that they live in the same place. But I wouldn't call my cat human just because he lives with me, and I am pretty sure he will take it as an insult. Also not a fried egg. And if any animal has fish in its name, you should immediately start asking questions. Here is a short list of non-fish fishes. Jellyfish, silverfish, hagfish, starfish, cuttlefish, dipplefish, crayfish. Electric eel. Not an eel, actually this one is a fish, more closely related to catfish. They can deliver an 800-volt shock, so the electric part is non-negotiable. But when you can use Thunder Punch to knock your prey and eat them at your own pace, you can be called whatever you want. Seahorse. If you want to name something horse, maybe it shouldn't be literally the slowest fish in the sea. With a top speed of 5 feet per hour, it's the worst horse out there. Sarcastic fringehead. Seems more angry than sarcastic to me, but I am not going to be the one telling him. Satanic leaf-tailed gecko. Fun fact, they're actually Mormons. Flying lemur. Not a lemur, and it is in fact incapable of taking flight. They can only glide and are closer to primates, but gliding monkey just doesn't feel right. And like marsupials, they keep their babies in a pouch after birth, which makes sense since the baby weighs 30 grams when they are born, so the mom just puts them back in the oven for another 6 months. The maned wolf. Not a wolf, and I have made a whole video about it. Just know they disappear during a full moon, so do as you wish with this information. Prairie dogs. Not a dog, and have been given the name because they sound like dogs. More like a dog's squeaky toy. Just because we call the sound they make barks doesn't make them actual dogs. This one also barks, but is in fact not a dog. American buffalo. Not a buffalo, but a bison. The only true buffalo are the Asian water buffalo and the African buffalo. I call cultural appropriation. Here is a helpful tip if you encounter one of these giants. If the tail hangs down, he is in a good mood, and if the tail is standing up, he will probably charge. And an even better tip is that these guys are very unpredictable and will come for you anyway. And if you think that the fact that they are so big means that they are slow, that will be the last thought you ever have. Because they are faster than horses, at a top speed of over 50 km per hour, they can and will catch you. And finally, animals that I can't talk about because I will 100% be cancelled. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.